All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to go through a variety of topics, but this first topic, we are going to talk about Tesla estimated delivery dates changing, how it's a very fluid situation, how your estimated delivery date in Tesla, in the Tesla app, will most likely change, like 99.99% sure it's going to change from what it is saying today, a little bit of the reasons why, and what maybe you could do about it. But of course, I'm going to show you a personal experience, or at least from my friend that also was able to catalog every single date change that his estimated delivery date got pushed out to. So we'll take a look at it. Of course, we'll talk about a variety of topics, including hardware 4.0 was actually spotted in a showroom vehicle, the Tesla price war or the EV price war, how two companies are not responding at all, and of course, when will the IRS release some new tax credit guidelines? So we'll take a look at all that and talk about a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on your Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description if you want to support the channel and get access to my buying guide, which has the best credit union interest rates, all better than Tesla financing, down below in the description. And thank you to my latest Patreon members, Xatron, Ashley, Theodore. Thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting. If you want to join, check out the Patreon link down below in the subscription. All right, so let us take a look at this. I know there's a lot of pressure right now with Tesla to try and take delivery ASAP because we've got this $7,500 federal tax credit that's in limbo, right? And all it says is may change during 2023. The credit amount applies to deliveries now and may change during 2023. And I'm pretty sure this changed recently, like the wording at least. And someone help me out here if this said something different before, because I don't remember it saying this sentence right here at the end, at which point the credit value may be reduced. I'm not sure if it said that before. I want to say it said something like it would disappear or something, but I'm going to go through a bunch of old videos and all that because I'm not sure it said the keyword reduce. So maybe that might give us some more insight to the $7,500 tax credit and how maybe it's going down to $3,750 instead of going to zero. I mean, of course, fingers crossed, we want the full $7,500 federal tax credit at the end of the day. But, worst case scenario, it could go down to $3,750, or even really worst case scenario, it could go down to zero. And so, of course, we put a poll on the channel because it felt like a lot of people were getting their estimated delivery dates getting pushed. And so we've got put out the question, did your Tesla EDD, your estimated delivery date, get pushed? What is your location? We put this out this morning, and 28% said you were in the Western area, which if we go by the delivery logistical theory, which I'll go over in a second, this is pretty interesting that Tesla just went ahead and pushed all these people out from what it was beforehand in March. So it looks like Tesla might be able to deliver in the central area, the southern area, and of course, maybe even, maybe not as much as the eastern area. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff here, but let me give you a little bit of insight on why this is actually is. So of course we know I'll quickly do this, but of course we know there's Tesla factories in Fremont and in Texas. And what they try and do is they try and deliver these cars really far as possible, logistically put them on trains, whatever, and try and ship them all the way as far from the factories as possible. But basically what happens is, and this is why I'm pretty sure your estimated delivery date might change by the end of this month, because stuff always happens, whether it's Tesla needs to cancel those deliveries from going to a far away like the East Coast and other thing like that, and they need to adjust to push to a quicker delivery. So like trying to deliver it in California or Texas or wherever these actual locations are. And so this is going off experience. So shout out to my friend Sam for actually posting this and giving me this screenshot. He actually tracked every single time from his order date from July 7th right here, Model Y long range black with white interior. He ordered on 7/8. Of course, this was a while ago, but you can see initially his estimated delivery date was 8/2 to 9/3. He then modified the order. He changed it to a performance. And then that was only a day later, and it was still 8.2 to 9.3. And you can see all the way down here, there's a bunch of date changes, 8.8 to 8.28. But you can see they kind of tried to stay within this August time frame for back then, but even shortened. So you can see right here, 8.1 to 8.21. So if you feel like you're alone out there with all these estimated delivery date changes, you're not. It happens a lot. It's kind of part of Tesla's system. Unfortunately, it's not a clear-cut scenario or situation at the end of the day, so it will keep changing throughout the process. You can see it kind of stayed within this 8.5 to 8.21 type of range, but here right down at the bottom, 8.13 to 8.24. We can go into the second screenshot, 8.14 to 8.28, and then he finally got his VIN assigned on 8.14, and then it said, hey, delivery date from 8.14 to 8.18, and then he actually picked up the vehicle on 8.17. So still kind of within the range of his initial estimate of 8.2 to 9.3, basically smack tag in the middle. But you can see there's plenty of situations here where a lot of estimated delivery dates are probably being changed frequently. I mean, you're probably experiencing it just like most others. So don't worry, there's still a chance to try and make a delivery in March if you got pushed to April. And of course, I've recommended certain things like there's EDD hacks you can try and do by changing your order to a vehicle that might be in inventory near you, or I mean, maybe not, or even changing to induction rims to see if that could trigger the system. But of course, that goes into an argument on whether, induction rims are worth it, or even just stepping up to a Model Y performance might be worth it, but definitely some interesting stuff. And also, maybe it would, if you are really, 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 hampered on or really locked in on getting the $7,500 federal tax credit, then you might even want to consider switching to a Model Y all-wheel drive, because then you would be able to most likely take delivery ASAP. And so, of course, we'll talk about the tax credit on this, the money that you can get potentially at the $7,500 later on in this video. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff with the EDDs. They will change, and do not worry, it's happening to everybody. And if just check it. Maybe don't check it as much as possible. You'll get a text anyways once your VIN will be assigned, but it will keep fluid. It's a fluid situation, that's for sure. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. But let me know what your thoughts on this are. Let me know what your estimated delivery dates are. Put it in the chat. Put it in the comments down below. It seems like there's a lot of people in the same boat, same community. So we will all get through this together. But we're gonna jump into our next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is a Patreon link where you can support the channel, and there's a variety of benefits, but some of them include actually scheduling a call with me, where you can ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, even financing a Tesla. And after you schedule the call, or after you join the Patreon, you get a link to my buying guide, which has links to all the resources I use to get the best possible deal at the best possible price, including credit unions and banks on that list that have interest rates as low as, all lower than Tesla financing. Tesla financing is like 5.59%, and they are all lower than that. There's like a list of 6 or 7 that you can easily be able to join. So check it out, Patreon link, and down below in the description. All right.